Good morning friends. Today we will be making some glass jewelry glasses, and for that we require this Georgian bar. This comes in 1.5 meter size, comes in 3 colors. We are going to use this variety of glass jewelry, and we will be using small 1 feet by 1.5 feet glasses just to make samples to give it to architects, but I'll be showing you the process, and we'll be using these small end pieces just to fix it in the end of the Georgian bars, like this, just to fix it in the end. Okay, so we'll be using these Georgian bars, we'll be using this glass jewelry and these pieces, and we'll be making the double glazed Silicon glass jewelry video right now. Here are the 2 glasses of which we will be making in the double glazed unit. Now what we do is to mark the center, because we will be putting the glass jewelry in the center. Just to mark the center, what we will be doing is we will be measuring the width of the glass, which in this case is 305 millimeter, and the height is 455 millimeter. Okay, so we'll be marking the center of it in 2 places. You can use a non-marking pen. So 305 millimeter divided by 2, it's 152.5 millimeters. So you can just mark it at 152.5. Here's the mark that we have put, and just put another mark. Okay, so this is the horizontal one. This is the vertical one. And what I do is I take this tape. This is a temporary tape which you get in the market. Okay, and I put this tape measuring the middle. Measuring the middle and cut it off. We'll also put another tape in the horizontal position. So it was 455, so the half of 455 will be 226.5. So now the center is marked. We'll be reversing the glass, and we got the center where to put our jewelry. So what we do is, when we place the jewelry, we can place it seeing the center. Okay, so now you know where the center is, and you can center the jewelry like this, so your alignment doesn't go here and there. This is how you do the marking for the jewelry. You can use thinner tapes if you want. This was there in the factory, so I used that. Okay. Now we'll be going forward about cutting the aluminum spacer. Okay, so we'll be making the spacers now. Now we have cut the aluminum spacers according to the glass. How we did that? The total width of the glass was 455 millimeter. So the aluminum spacer for the height will be 455 minus 20. So it's 435 millimeter because it has to have 10 millimeter gap from the top and 10 millimeter gap from the bottom. And for the width, the total width was 305 millimeters, so minus 20 mm, it's 285 millimeter. So 285 millimeter would be the width for the spacer. So that way we have cut this. You can cut it in normal aluminum cutting machines, or you can cut it with a hacksaw. And now we'll be putting the butyl tape into the spacers like this in the sides, on both the sides. So one side of the butyl tape will be pasting it on it, and after that you can just drag, just put your fingers like this, and you can drag the butyl tape like this, and it will be fixed. This is pressure sensitive adhesive, so now you need to put this butyl tape on both the sides. Okay, you can see another flat surface over here. You have to put this on that also. And after that, you need to cut this off like this. You prepare all of them. Now this is a small table, just use a bigger table than this when you work. Don't take out the protection paper right now, because otherwise the glue will start to go. Take out the protection paper once you are done. Okay. Now everything, all these things have machines to do. Okay, do these stuff. So I'm just showing you, because before machines, people used to do this by hand only. So if someone knows how to do it by hand, you can always buy a machine when your work goes fine, right? Now the last piece. The thickness of the spacer is 8 millimeter. Okay, so because our glass jewelry is 8 millimeter in thickness, so you have to use aluminum spacer of 8 millimeter so that everything just fits fine. We'll be cleaning the glass, okay, and initially when you're starting to clean up the glass, use your bare hands so that you can mind the edges. Please mind the edges because they are very sharp. If the glass you are using is not beveled in the corners, and this way the dust that is inside the glass will be off the surface. Because you're using your hands, you can feel the dust also, and the cleaning is proper. And you can use a wiper and you can just see it from the sides whether any dust is there or not. Repeat the same thing with this glass. Because the glasses are very small, I'm pulling them, it's coming towards me. Okay, now once you wiped it off, use a clean cloth, clean cotton cloth, just to pull the surface. Once you are done, see it from the sides whether you are satisfied with the cleaning. If so, then you can start with the spacer. What you need to do is, now we'll be filling in desiccant in this, and after that we'll be clamping this from the corners. These are end pieces, and end pieces will be clamped like this. Okay, clamp all the pieces first and put in desiccant. I'll be showing you that. And put in desiccant in all of them so that the moisture that is inside the glass after packing is absorbed. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have the glass jewelry ready over here. Now I have inserted one piece after cutting. Now this is the size, that is 130 millimeter, that was the below, and this is the 56 millimeter. So you need to place it in the middle, and you need to insert this before placing it. Obviously, you need to insert it like this, and the placement will be like this. You need to put two end caps. Now end caps are like this, need to put in end caps just to seal it off in the end, sealing it off. Okay, and just remember, no dust should be there once you place it in the glass. Okay, so 2 of the sides are done. Two of the sides are done. Now we'll be measuring this part and finishing it off. Okay. We have our other 2 pieces ready as well. Okay, so we have measured from here to here and from here to here. This was coming to 57 millimeter. This was coming to 130 millimeter, and this 130 millimeter piece we'll be fixing it. We'll be putting in the end piece, and you can just lift it up if you want, or you can just slide it like this. Also end piece for this one. Just glide it through. Again, no dust. This you need to do in a closed environment. Because of light, we are doing it outside so that you can see it in proper daylight. Just push it inside nicely. Check whether the alignment is straight or not. Okay, now once you're done, once you're done with this, just pull the tape a bit low because you'll be siliconing the sides. Pull the tape a bit back. If any dust is there, just blow it out over this glass also. Now once you're done, you take out the protective film for the butyl tape. Okay, and after that, take this glass from the edges. Now when you're working with big glasses, 2 persons are required. Okay, do you remember that? Now mark the center and don't place the glass until you are satisfied. Jewelry is ready. Okay. After this, we need to silicone the sides and finish it off. Okay, so the final product is ready. Now the silicone on the sides have also dried. As you can see, we have kept it for 12 hours and it is all dried up. What I have done is I have scraped off the excess silicone with a razor blade and it came off nicely. So as you can see, it is ready. You can fit this in a window. You can fit this anywhere you want. The glass is ready and this is the product. Okay, this is one of the designs and we have made this as a sample. It's just a sample piece to give it to architects, but the final product will be much bigger and you can play with the designs. You can ask us for the catalog where you'll have all the designs and everything.